Welcome back to part two. Welcome to part two of Let's Talk About Some Videos. Anyways, I am Railroad Preserver and welcome to the stream. So, we're gonna get right to it and get right off the bat. And just crack on with it then, shall we? So, first order of business. The stuff concerning what my little daily gallivanting jaunts. I noticed recently a few of the videos I've posted in the last 2 days have not really been doing per se well. The stuff I'm mainly referring to concerns Winder and the train footage I filmed in Winder. I got the videos I filmed of the two train movements on the Abbeville sub in Winder and put them in their own video so that y'all wouldn't have to watch an hour of the prior one just to get to the train footage. Um, hey Charles, hey Mr. Bauer, how are you? But yeah, I noticed that video has only got like 20 odd views. And I think the other one regarding everything I did in Winder, the closed industrial plant, the old Fort Yargo, beach at Fort Yargo, that sort of stuff. I noticed that didn't do very well. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it and I posted it because I thought people would find it interesting, but I guess I don't know. I really don't know. I'll say this, I genuinely just I don't know. It's like I guess disheartening, really. I enjoy getting out of the house, enjoy getting away from the computer, getting away from the games for a little bit, go out, take pictures, do what I like to do, and come back and put it all together for y'all. But it's like I'm starting to wonder if people are even still finding that stuff interesting. Because if it ain't interesting, then I just don't know if I'll be able to keep doing it. Now, again, I'm not saying I'll quit YouTube. Obviously, I'll still do it as a hobby, but I mean, I don't know. I guess it's because these live streams and the gaming streams I do get more views than the stuff I actually enjoy filming. And don't get me wrong, I like to do the gaming stuff at least once in a while on my channel because it gives y'all enjoyment, it gives y'all a chance to interact with me, that sort of stuff. The only other exception to the gaming stuff is the collaborations I do. Now that I don't mind doing constantly because it's a recording, you know? It doesn't have to be done as long or it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be as long, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be as long as a live stream. Excuse me. I mean, I'm not doing this for money, though. That's the thing. I'm not doing this for money, period. I'm more or less, um, I'm more or less doing this as a hobby. I've always said that, and I'm still doing it like that now. But recently, I've been using an editor called Clipchamp Editor. It was recently made by Microsoft. I got it, and I'm using it as my main editor now. And it's so far has been really decent. I like it. I like it a lot. Even though it's limited, it gets the job done. It's better than the photos thing I had because the photos thing didn't have like fades and whatnot. So, sorry. Seeing as it's near 11 o'clock, I'm going to be tired. So just forgive me if I zone out. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyways, yeah, I saw that, Kevin. I think they repainted it to be in the gist of the Southern Railway, if I recall. Unless they've done a new repaint over the new repaint. I don't know. If you have any photos of it, could you send it in Discord? Because I think last time I saw the video of it, it was repainted into a Southern Railway inspired livery, if I remember right. Which would be right. Southern Railroad branch. Southern Railroad, maybe branch. Anyways. What I've been trying to say is this. I I'll probably still make the videos, but I've only got one more trip planned, and that's to Manchester, Warm Springs, in that general area. Um, just going to check out that area because I've never been there before, and this will be my first time checking it out. I'm gonna try and bring y'all along for the ride if I can. I just hope that y'all will enjoy what I film because that's the whole reason I do this stuff. I do it because I hope y'all will find it either interesting or enjoyable, or at least funny, seeing as you guys know how crazy I can get sometimes on the game streams. But I guess that's what brings me to the main point. I don't want people just coming to my channel for the gaming streams, because if that's the case, then I'm going to just private them every time I do them. Because I want y'all to look at the stuff I film that's away from the computer, away from the dang video games, okay? Because I'm trying to show y'all more than just a video I filmed. I'm trying to show you a bit of my, a bit of my home, a bit of my territory, you know what I mean? A bit of my home state. Because I know a lot of you live way the heck away from here. I know a lot of y'all don't even live near Georgia, so it gives me a chance to show you a little of what it's like down here, so that y'all don't have to spend a metric ton of money trying to get up here, you know what I mean? Or, well, or I don't know. Up, down, sideways, I don't know. Whatever way you use to come here. I'm just trying to save y'all the trouble and the gas money, you know what I mean? I mean, but nah, seriously, I'm just trying to show y'all a bit of what I do during the day when I have time off and when I'm able to get out and just gallivant, because I enjoy doing that because I don't know what I'm going to see. Sometimes we don't have much of a game plan and we make it up as we go, and it's always interesting because it's always different. Even if we go to the same place, it isn't going to be the same thing. I mean, that's why I like to do it, and I'd like it if more people would look at that stuff, because I've got tons of material that is available on the channel that y'all can look at, whether it be from Thor or stuff I've done on like little day trips here and there, stuff like that. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm wondering if y'all could maybe pay less attention to the gaming streams I do and more attention to the stuff I do that doesn't relate to gaming, the travel stuff, the day trip stuff, the train stuff that I film. Just the general stuff I film that doesn't partake to the games. I'll still do the gaming streams, but if you notice, they're at my own leisure. They're not every day. They're not every week. They're just sometimes months before I do them. I just, I do that so that I don't get burned out and so I don't lose motivation to do them on my channel, on my end. Now, collaborations, as y'all saw, I don't mind doing collaborations. I mean, if y'all noticed, Jesse and I were finally, after nearly 6 months, finally able to make another recording together. And we're currently trying to schedule 2 more. Nothing's set in stone yet. We have one idea that we're going to try and attempt this coming week. If everything goes well and everything aligns and is set in stone, we should be able to do that a recording later on this coming week. But again, that's currently a work in progress, not set in stone yet, so don't get your hopes up because a lot of stuff can change between now and then. So, yeah. And again, it's because we're both busy, life-wise. I'm working, he's working, he's also going to school, I'm still working, it's just, that's the thing. As they famously say, life happens while you're making plans. So, a lot of times those plans have to be either changed, postponed, or dropped entirely so you can get back to doing stuff on your own again. But I digress because, yes. Anyways, I guess that's more or less all I had to say on my word. I only got that done in 9 minutes. I'm surprised. Nearly dropped the camera. Anyways. Yes. Now, speaking of new recordings, got a new photo today of the sunset on a dirt road here in town. And then, no kidding, I kid you not, I ended up catching a train in Hull literally when I was driving home from Athens. I was coming home from Athens. I took the little side road that goes to the cross thing I used to watch trains at when I was a freaking baby, I kid you not. And I look to my right and I see the train coming. So I'm like, okay, I need to go to Colbert anyway. So I drive down about 60, 65. I'll admit that. I went about that fast to get ahead of the train. And got over to Colbert, set up at the depot, and just let them roll. So yeah, there's something y'all can look forward to. And yes, I'll include the sunset photo because it was all on the same day. Now, I'll just say this. To keep the entire video simple, or simpler, I just would like it if those who watch this channel, watch this stream here, those who view it, etc., I'd like y'all to at least, look at my recordings that I do more often. And if you do look at them, just, at least watch them a good bit. Don't just watch a few seconds of it and leave. At least give it a chance, Because, you could have it on in the background and it'd be fine. I mean, to be fair, I can be kind of boring to listen to. So if you needed, if you needed some sleep aid, people, you know who to look for. No, what I mean though is, if you needed help sleeping, just play some of my stuff. You'll go to sleep in like a few minutes, I bet. Nah, but seriously, what I'm just trying to say is, for those of y'all who look at this stream, watch the channel, watch the videos, etc., I'd like for y'all to just, instead of just looking straight at the gaming stuff and leaving the channel, at least just try to look at stuff I filmed like this, the streams, the normal non-gaming videos, that sort of stuff, because, I mean, that's stuff I actually enjoy doing. I like doing it as a hobby. I like to do it because it gets me out of the house, gets me doing something I like to do. It's something constructive, I can do stuff with it, have fun doing it, keeps me sane, most certainly keeps me out of trouble. Well, depending on what you mean, depending on what I film, of course, or where I film, I should say. But what I'm trying to basically say is this: I would just like it, if y'all could look at those recordings more than the gaming ones I post. Now, as I said, on my end, I do the game streams now at more or less my own leisure when I feel like it or want to do them. Now, as for, me collaborating with other gaming YouTubers, I don't mind doing that. I actually enjoy doing that more than the actual game streams I do myself because I know going into the collaboration that it'll be better, it'll be funnier, and it's just a lot more professional overall. I mainly do the game streams myself on my end so that all of you, those who are fans of the channel and whatnot, can play around, can actually play with me and, interact with me and that sort of stuff. Gives y'all a way to be able to actually hang out with me now and again. At least for the games, that is. I mean, really, how many people could show up in this house? Not many. Anyways, I digress. I think I'm going to leave it there, seeing as it's near, I don't know, 11:08 at night. So, yes, I will see you later. Railroad Preserver 2000 signing out. Yeah!